Hi everyone, so we already saw a video for a triple play order for a LQwest address for a new customer. Now we're going to see an order for a current customer, and we're going to basically run the same address that was used before, but now in this order, since it's a current customer, the agent would have to check if the customer has the services and then gather some information. And this is where the check if existing Quest customer needs to be used. So I'm going to click on it, and it's going to automatically populate the phone number that is showing under the primary phone number. Now if the customer is calling from a number that is not associated with the CenturyLink LQwest account, they want to make sure that they gather their correct number before checking for availability. I'm going to assume in this order that the number is the right one, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I'm not going to click and check if customer is moving, because in this situation the customer is calling in and they want to place an order on the same address. They're not moving to a different location, so they want to place the address at the current location where they already have service. So I'm going to submit the qualify address by clicking on check availability button. Contact information has been submitted, and I'm just gonna wait on the response of the system. So main things to focus here as an existing customer is how the system changes in the qualification results tab, and then how the customization section also changes. So I'm going to move into the customization results tab. It's already showing me that the service is there, even though it was still spinning. It was thinking a little faster over here, and then it was still spinning on the provider status. It could happen sometimes, so the agent can move forward if the system allows them. The agents want to be aware that sometimes the system does put the other provider before the provider they're looking for. And again, they can see that both Cox and LQwest are available in this location in Dish, which depending on the customer's home, if they can face the southern sky and get the Dish signal, could also be a unavailable solution for this customer. I'm gonna click on LQwest. It blues Legacy lettering up, and then it shows you the bundles and packages available. Cox is blacked out and the information is not showing. You want to make sure as an agent that the card is displaying the correct provider. That way when you're getting the fees, it's for the right provider, and it's not something where you're looking at LQwest, adding things for LQwest, and you're looking at the pricing for another provider. So if the agents notice anything out of the ordinary in regards to that, please report it as soon as possible. Okay, so first things to notice is the same address I used before, where the Prism was available and triple place bundles were available. In this case, as a current customer, there's only double place with no TV service available, single for phone, only one option, and then double place again with the internet and the phone, and then the internet by itself. And then as you can see, the speeds, it goes up from 7 Mbps, and it just goes up to about 40. But there's nothing below 7, so it is only offering upgrades for this customer. You wouldn't be able to downgrade a customer. So for current customers, the system is going to automatically just allow you to place orders to upgrade them. Other than that, I mean, if we were to place an order for something that downgrades them, we would actually be losing on that customer. So that's why it is only allowing them to upgrade. So it's all the same information as was covered in the other video features, promotional disclaimer links that the agents can use. And the first thing that I'm noticing is that for promotional regular price, the same fee is showing up. I'm going to select the internet 20 MB plus Mbps plus home phone on this order. So it's $95 promotional and regular price. There's no difference. And then I'm going to click on customize products. Okay, so I move into the customizations tab. First thing to notice again is the pricing selection. There's no activation fee, and then the regular price is actually the same as the price that I'm selecting. There's no contract termination fee on this one, so I've selected the pricing option. Next option is the modem selection. In the previous order, which was the triple play for the new customer, it was giving me only one option, and it was to lease the modem, and there was no fee for shipment since there was a pro install option available. In this case, we have two options. It's a $99.99 purchase for the advanced modem router from CenturyLink, or lease it for $6.99, and there's a shipment fee of $14.99. So as you can see, the shipment fee is automatically being populated. No, it's not. I thought it was. I haven't selected it. So once I select this, a shipment fee is going to be automatically populated on the cart, and also the fee is going to be added. So if I was to select the modem purchase, it adds $99.99 plus the shipment fee, so $114.98 to the total initial fees, and then my monthly price stay the same. If I do the other selection, $6.99 increases my monthly price by $6.99, and then the shipment fee is included for $14.99. Why is there only a purchase option and no, not like using your current modem? Maybe the customer already has a service, because only upgrades that are available. This means that I'm upgrading, so I need a modem router that actually would allow me to use that speeds. So the system automatically does that. It recognizes that the customer has or will require a modem and router that needs to be upgraded to one that is actually compatible with the service. Now, if I scroll down after I'm done with that selection, I'm gonna go ahead and do the $6.99 rent and then shipment fee of $14.99. The optional services again has to do with the installation. Now, this is tech installation. If I do the self-install kit, it should not add any extra fees. As you can see, $14.99 and monthly price stay the same. Now, if I wanted to do one computer installed by a pro technician, it should increase my fees by $59.99. What I'm noticing, again, this is in demo environment, is that the $59.99 has actually been added to the total initial fees, but that's being added to the $14.99. And since this is a tech install, the shipment fee should not be added, because a technician will take the modem and there's no need for the shipment. So the total initial fee, it's somewhat off on the card because it's adding the shipment fee, which should not be on the system. Technicians are aware of this and they're trying to figure out a way of how to fix this issue. So we'll cover this more in detail when training comes into play. But for now, you should be aware that the shipment fee, of course, with the pro installation should not be applying on the order. Okay, so you can keep on changing around anything that includes the tech install. The fee goes up and the shipment fee should not be included. If I do a self-install kit, there should be a shipment fee because I'm going to receive the modem. That's what I'm going to select on this order, just so the card stays more consistent to what I'm selecting. Okay, so now I'm going to move into the optional accessories. Again, this has to do for the internet service. It's optional. It doesn't have to be selected. It still has the eye next to the selection where the agent can get information about the different pricing and what it entails about the service. I'm going to leave it blank again, but if I was to select the $9.99, it should increase my monthly fee by that fee, and it does. Okay, so here is the customer information section. So this is where it changes when it's an existing customer. You have to verify the account. And how do you verify that account? You either use the four numbers, the last four of the social security number, or you use the customer code from the bill. More information of this will be covered, and we'll provide information on the DocuWiki so the agents know how to cover different scenarios when it comes to getting that code or that bill, or in case you enter the bill code or the social security number and they don't work. We'll have all the necessary material so the agents know what to do in each specific scenario. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and verify this with the last four of a social security number. Okay, so it's all greened out, and once I complete that, you can notice that right now it's allowing me to input more numbers than it should, but this is the way it is right now. If it is fixed, we'll let you know, but for now they gotta make sure that they just enter the last four and they make sure they hit the right number of digits and they get them in correctly. Okay, so once I do that, it actually greens out the button to continue. If I erase one digit, it actually grays it out and makes it impossible to move forward. So 8842, that's what I'm going to use. I'm ready to move forward. Here's the information for the shipment address. Now you see that also another difference from the new customer is that there's no information about billing address. This is because it's a current customer and that information is not required anymore. So as an existing customer, all they need is the shipment address to receive the self-install kit and modem. So I'm going to leave it the same. If it needs to be updated, if the customer has um, a preferable address where they want to receive it, make sure to update that on the order before moving forward. So I'm going to click on prepare order. Okay, so it's spinning and it's submitting the order. I want to point out that it's not running a credit check based on the last four of the social security number or with the customer code from the bill. Existing customers do not get a credit check. They don't have to do it. So it's very important that the customers are aware of that. If they were to ask the agent if a credit check is being run, why are they asking for the last four of the social? It's just to verify the account. So no credit check is being run. Okay, here we go. So I have completed the submission. I'm still in the customizations tab, and the selection that's being offered is the appointment. So there's no fees on this case, like in the other order, and then there's no card information, says no fees is required. Same as in the other scenario, you want to select the installation date, and then do not select a please contact me to schedule an appointment. And it's giving you an installation date. This is something that is showing in the system right now, and it's a self-install kit. So more information on this will be provided later on, but in this order we did select the self-install kit. So I'm not 100% sure how this is going to be played out in production. Something that I still need to get information on, but for now, let's say if I had selected a pro installation, then I would select the installation date for that. I did a self-install kit, so the modem will be shipped to me. So in this case, whether this installation applies to when the system will be activated, I'm not sure. So we'll provide more information in detail regarding this. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and imagine at this point that it was a pro installation. So I would select the installation date. And again, you don't want to use the please contact me to schedule an appointment if you're getting an actual date. Only use it if the date is not showing up, and then you want to make sure that CenturyLink LegacyQuest contacts the customer to make sure they get their appointment set up. So I'm going to select this date, and I'm just going to click on review order. Even though if I don't select it, it's actually greened out. But then again, we'll go over this in more detail later on when we're more sure of how the system is going to display this when a self-install kit is selected. But for now, it's a good practice just to keep on informing the agents to select the installation date when it shows up for pro installations, and use the checkbox only when the installation date is not retrieved from the system. So I'm going to click on review order. Okay, and it's pretty much like the other one. Review information for the order, customer information, the monthly fees being broken down, bands, modem router lease, promotional price, shipment, fees. Okay, so I'm just going to click on submit at this point, and it should be submitting the order. Okay, so the order has been submitted. We have a confirmation number, the CenturyLink case number, and the appointment date. So this pretty much wraps up the order for an existing customer, and we were able to see the differences in regards to a new customer for LegacyQuest. I mean, the main points that we saw were that at the qualification tab of the customer, you do need to proactively find out if it's an existing customer. Make sure you get the correct number that is linked to the account. Then once you're on that, and then you're on the qualification results, you're actually going to see different promotions for either type of customer. And then of course on the customizations tab, you also see differences in regards to the customization and selections of the services. And when it comes to verifying the account for an existing customer, you do need to either use the last four of the social or the bill code. And then for new customers, you would have to use the social security number or the driver license to run a credit check. That would be for LegacyQuest customers. CenturyLink customers, they would only have the option to do it with the social security number. So that's pretty much a wrap up of this video of a double play for an existing customer. Next video will be coming pretty soon, so look forward for that.